What's up, folks? It's the next week, and I'm still in the same outfit as last week. And I'm not gonna tell all my business. Let me leave that alone. But listen, listen. Am I depressed? Maybe. Am I depressed? Maybe not. I don't know, man. I don't know from week to week. Honestly, day to day. I'm lying. Day to day, not week to week. And then sometimes it's moment to moment. I don't know. It has been such a weird season. I know I have mentioned that before, but my God, has nothing really changed. I mean, I'm growing, I think. Bruh. Whoa. I don't know. Let me get that tighter. I hope that's tight enough. Got you on my tripod, y'all. Hey, room tour, psych. Cause anyways. Yeah, I'm crusty and dusty today. Um, but I'm here anyways. I don't know, man. Everything is becoming one big blur. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm coming or leaving. I don't know if I'm telling the truth or if I'm lying. I don't know no more. I just don't know nothing. I never really thought I did. Maybe I did think I did in the past, but I don't. So, my God, if there's any from the top, if there's any eye boogers in my eyes or any imperfections, oh well, get over it. Also, I told you I'd be back with the accent. This is a new part of me, just like what's my other word? Anywho, just like that word, remember, it's a part of the library for me. You're gonna get anywho, and you're now gonna get this accent. I've been doing this accent in my day to day. I just never debuted it for y'all, but here I am. So, my God, like I said, I'm going in and out and in. The world is looking weird. It looks light. It looks dark. It looks dark. It looks light. It looks like we're going somewhere. It looks like we're going nowhere. I wake up some days and I'm like, yes, let's push against the wind. Let's push is crazy. I mean, push, like I said, let's push against the wind. Let's really, put in the old whatever. And then the next day, it's like, I don't want to get out of the bed at all. There's some days it's like, what is the point? I'm getting out of the bed for what? To do what? With whom? So yeah, it's been a journey. And like I said, I'm trying to be as authentic as I possibly can in this season of my life, not just off camera, but on it. So with that being said, I'm sharing it with y'all. Day to day looks different for me. It the real reality. This is the real reality. I don't know if you see that, but that's a bed, and that's a lap. Whoops. Okay, that's a laptop. That's a bed. Then we got some water and some fragrances and things and stuff. But this is like that is my playground. This my bedroom is my playground. My bedroom has been quite a friend in this season. I do what I can, and then sometimes I do what I can't, and I realize that I shouldn't have, and then I stop doing that. All in all, I'm just, trying to continue to show up, not give up, regardless of how crazy and weird things may feel. I'm still trying to be here. I'm still trying to be active. I'm trying to give it the biggest whatever I got to offer. You know what I mean? Until I really just don't have nothing to offer, then you won't see me no more, and and that'll be that. But other than that, anything I have in me to push out, to put out, I'm going to, because that's just the phase I'm in. You know what I mean? Reality, what is that? Reality, what is that? You know what I mean? So I'm starting to not care as much. And in a way, that's good. In a way, it's freeing. In a way, I feel like it had to happen for me to be here today, for you to see me today, for you to get to enjoy this content if you enjoy it. You know, I had to go through, and am having to go through the things I'm going through to be who I'm able to be today. It is pushing out of me everything that I have in me in ways that were not coming out before because I was too comfortable making excuses and all that other good stuff. So here I am, as I am, more than I have ever been in my life. And I'm giving it to y'all. Yeah, man. Wow. It's a time right now, and I know I'm not the only one who feels that way or is experiencing the things that I'm experiencing. But all in all, here I am still, giving it the best I got. And like I said, sometimes the best I got is not much, like past few days, if I'm being completely honest, I get up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and then I don't eat till around 5. And then I watch a little content and then I be up till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I go to sleep and I do it again. So that's been my days. Some of those days I wake up, like I said, and I'm very like hopeful. And then other days I'm just like, man, I feel like I'm repeating the same day over and over again. And I don't feel very motivated or encouraged in those days. And then, like I said, tomorrow though, because it comes and it goes. Tomorrow I could wake up and feel like woohoo. Like I literally just like a couple of week ago, or a couple of weeks. We don't know. Take it or leave it, whatever one you prefer. But I'm gonna go with a couple of weeks ago because that's what I actually meant to say. I had got a little what you call that thing? A long board. Got a long board, which is actually a short board, but it's called a longboard. It's a form of longboards. And I went out there and kick pushed my way around the neighborhood, and that felt pretty cool and freeing, and I felt invigorated, and the weather was weathering enough for me to be out there in it. And I went down some medium hills, and I didn't crack my face open. That's a blessing, and it was great. And then I did, like I said, I felt extremely encouraged and motivated and like excited and childlike and all that good stuff. And then the weather didn't permit me to go back out for a minute, and then you know what I mean. And then my vibes just went where they went. So, but it's not over. It's not done. Everything ebbs and flows, and I'm learning not to be intimidated by what goes. Like just because went doesn't mean that it's not going to come back. It just might have went for a second, and so I have to be okay with that. I have to make peace with that. But yeah, today definitely is one of the days where I'm in crusty, dusty mode, but I'm still holding myself accountable and still doing what I said I was going to do, which is that one video per week. Okay. And so this is my one video per week. Boy, words are coming out of my mouth really hard. And what? Brother. No. Words are coming out of my mouth funny is what I meant. I don't know where the hard came from. Whatever, bruh. But yeah, so I'm showing up, I'm being accountable, all that good stuff. Checking in with y'all. And yeah, hoping whether what I say is like something, like I said, that makes you smile, or what I say is something that just lets you know that you're not alone and that you're not crazy, that you're not the only one going through and trying to get through day to day and not knowing where the heck you're going, where the world's going. None of that, but you're still showing up to the best of your ability. And you in a world where it seems like some people haven't stopped knowing what they were doing, they're still pushing forward. But I just, like I said, whether it's to put a smile on your face or to encourage you, to let you know that you're not alone, that someone else is also going through their own version of whatever you're going through, cool, whatever. I hope you get something from it. I'm not going to stop until I reach my goal. So either way, it is what it is, and you will continue to see my face. And so, with that being said, I think I'm done with this video. I hope everything is everything with the audio and all that stuff. I'll check. It's always a risk. It's always a little journey to see how things turned out versus how I recorded them. But we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, in between time, I guess I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the old dusty trail. Yeah. So y'all take care of yourselves now. You hear? All right then. Okay. Bye bye. That's not. I'm still working on the outro, guys. Just bear with me. I'm gonna get it together. I'm working on it. Love you. Oh, yeah. Bye. I'm done. Okay, that's it for real. I'm I'm leaving. Okay, bye.